Hello everybody, we should be live now. I'm gonna quickly just check to see if we are, and then we're gonna get started. How does that sound? Hello everybody, we should be live now. I'm gonna quickly just check to see if we are, and then we're gonna get started. How does that sound? Okay, this microphone is picking up way too much sound. Hello everybody. Okay, is that better? Is that worse? We'll have to now find out. Okay, is that worse? That's painful. That's actually painful. Alright, just give me a second. I'll grab my main mic then. And I think that should be better now, much better in fact. So please do let me know if it is better, and if not, then again let me know. Without further ado, let's get started.
We're in for a very good season.
Take us so far, and broken down cars, like strung out old stars, plain talking, served us so well, we traveled through hell, know how we felt.
I'm not joking. I am not joking. D-Thief would have been on pole position if that lap did not have been invalidated. I am not joking. Jesus Christ, D-Thief. Ladies and gentlemen, it's come out of nowhere in this session. And that lap time, but if had he not invalidated on the final bloody corner, that would have been pole position for the Czech driver. Beautiful. Anyway, we've joined in quite early. We usually join in once everyone's grid up, but I've decided to start the broadcast a wee bit early so we can just get things going underway. I'm going to send the order in the FIA group chat. Not group chat, sorry, it's just... oh, no, I'm just clicking random buttons now. Okay, anyway, how are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? I hope we're all doing good. FIA broadcast is now going to get... let me know how the quality's looking on your side, everyone. If it's looking good, if it's not, it's important to me that you guys can watch this in high quality.
And without further ado, it's easy that. Anyway, we're now gonna CC limit, maps, and other. So they got the 134, so if we use our handy lap calculator, it's gonna be 30 cc equals okay. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly link the stream, and then we're good to get started. Okay, I think we're good to go. The race will start. Anyway, we're now going to quickly just run down the grid order. So we've got Basford once again on pole position. However, D-Thief nearly beat him. If he hadn't invalidated that lap time, he would have broke the pole streak and would have been on pole position in his first ever race in Rho. Second, we've got Lorenzo, who's done an impressive job to finish in third. Then we've got William Mellon, or, well, apparently he's applying for a name change with his government, so watch that space. We've then got John Silver right behind William Mellon, and then Adam King behind John Silver.
So watch this battle, watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. We've then got Green Ninja Warrior, Baron Blade, looking to see if he can make some positions up. And then we've got Alex Kakira, again, with another team change in AF Racing. And then right behind him, the new reserve, Shell Bacon Boy, for the Fantic Racing team. So a lot of new drivers here. Well, not a lot of new drivers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars today. Slightly under attended event, but still, I'm expecting it to be a good one. I will be doing a form lap to iron out any sort of issues. Form lap begins now. Password, lead car. Alright, so now the formation lap is starting. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, lads. Well done. You guys got it on the head. Hit it on the nail. So, this track, one of the most technical tracks on the circuit. One that drivers do not really like. And last season, we saw this track combated between Young Lee and Salvador Giovinazzi. That was possibly one of the closest races I've ever watched in Rho racing history. If we weren't already treated to something similar in France last season. Basswood has obviously been edging away with every single win, but this is one of the biggest chances for maybe someone else to get a win today. So watch this space, we'll see what happens. D-Thief also looks to be in strong contention for maybe his first podium for Nox GP, having to suddenly just be the lead car all of a sudden. But you know, first time he's starting on the front row. Nice mic volume. Is my mic volume not good? Let me just quickly check that. Hang on a second, ladies and gentlemen. His first podium for Nox GP, having to suddenly just be the lead. Oh, the volume's fine. John Silver, stop spraffing. Anyway, yeah, quickly checking the chat. Miriam, it's painful to remember. Sorry, mate. I'm really sorry, but it was a great race to watch nonetheless. And now we're looking for something maybe a little bit similar. While D-Thief has never really mounted a fight for the win, it's definitely a track where he looks like he's got a bit of pace. So if he maintains it, he might be able to get the dub ski. Followed by, however, if he does make any mistakes, we've got a certain man by the name of Lorenzo, who, fueled on by the utter disgraces that have been falling to him, stuff out of his control, he's now looking to see if he can maybe get his first podium. Finished P4 in the last race. Could he finish one more higher? Behind is William Mellon, who's not really had the greatest start to his season, but has always showed promises of pace, and now in P4 he might be able to do it. Silver Woomy, Forrest, Baron Blades, and Alex Kakira, who's now jumped out of his car and is now going to have to run towards it. He's a bit of a dumbass. I don't know why he's done that. He's just... Oh, why? We're going to have to wait for him. Make sure to refresh your tires. Watch the lights. So it looks like everyone's laps have counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, here we go. And we've got 5 red lights here at China.
And it's lights out, and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. It's a good start for Basswood, but D-Thief has got an amazing start and looks to be right on to the tail of the Dutchman as we go down into turn 1. Who's going to get the upper hand? Is it going to be the Czech driver? No, he's going to fall back, and it looks like it's Mellon's trying to get a bit involved as well. Basswood is now storming away with this, and William Mellon trying to see if he can get involved side by side with the Knox GP car, but he has to recede the position, and D-Thief manages to defend, and now he's on the hunt for that P1 position. It's a great start for D-Thief, it's a great start for Basswood, and looks to be a good start for Silver Woomy as well, as he's managed to look to see if he can get his car up into P3 as well. Down we go into the hairpin, and what's it going to be? What's the outcome? Is D-Thief going to maintain his position? It's all knots and crosses down in P2 to P3, P4 and P5. We've got cars up and down the field. Let's go on board with Lorenzo, who started P3, but then fell down quite a bit, down the order. So, you know, we've already got some people picking up CCs. It's a 30 CC limit here. Unfortunately, this is not this admin that I've put on the game isn't letting me put the message up in the top for people to see. But it is a 30 CC limit, and already there looks to be slight understeer issues if you don't take the corner nicely. So we've got people scrapping up and down the field. Let's go on board with the AF racing car of John Silver, and he's looking to see on the inside of Didong, and now on the outside, Didong is defending this position like an absolute madman, like a shark holding on to a human's leg. I don't know what references I'm using here, but this race always brings some good battles, and John Silver just has to give the position away. Or does he? Look at the gap out in front, a tenth separating the AF racing car and the Knox GP car. Down we go into the turn. It's going to be the battle of the orange cars, and it looks like AF Racing might have their driver up into P2, but not if the number 38 of Didong has something to say about it. Through we go into the next hairpin, and Didong might just have to recede there, or is he? As he looks to see if he can get another move done on John Silver. John Silver looks like he's made that position stick, but even the slightest mistakes, and Didong already looking to see if he can make the move back, and back into P2 he goes. But again, we've got Silver Woomy of John Silver trying to see if he can get that position again. And he's taking P2 again. What is going on between the two orange F1 cars? Trying to show who is the more superior orange car here. As Adam has a slightly interesting line into that corner. Drivers are very, very, you know, they don't really rate this track often. I've got Delta in the chat saying, what is the CC limit? I don't know if you're watching the stream, but I'll explain it here. The CC limit is, if you extend the track, you get one corner cut added to your value. And then if you make 30 corner cuts in the race, then you're going to have to serve a drive-through penalty. And then if you get 3 drive-through penalties, you're going to have to serve, you're going to have to disqualify. You're going to have to park your car and you're going to have to go home and tell the missus that you DNF'd in your row race. So, yeah, watch out, lads. Anyway, D-Thief now looking to see if he can settle for second. But meanwhile, John Silver trying to see if he can go for the lead of the race here on Basswood. Basswood, who has never been really competed that much until after Singapore, and is now looking to see he might have a fight on his hands here. Is the Dutch Maestro going to show the world who he is? He's trying to, but the bumps in the track aren't really helping him out here. Not much traction as he tries to get back onto the power. And Silver Woomy takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Take a bow, but do not shut down Basswood, the man who has always managed to come back in every single situation this season, keeping the Lexus brand dominant. We're going to have to wait and see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. But wow, take a bow for Silver Woomy. He's got an AF racing car into the lead of this race. Last time we saw the number 64 lead was in France of Season 2. So it's good to see that number 64 back in the lead. Oh, cheeky bump there. He needs to make sure that the traction is, you know, alright. Driver's already picking up a ton of CCs. It's only lap 3 and we've already got some people on 6 CCs. Keep that up. And we're going to see some drive-through penalties very quickly. But yeah, lap 3 of this race. Let's see how the battle is going. We've still got people neck and neck. Look at this battle that we've got for P1 at the moment. 4 cars out in front. Lorenzo still trying to hang on here. He's currently got 7 corner cuts as well, so it's looking a little bit dire for him. But it looks like if he just maintains the pace at the moment, he might be able to get back involved in the fight. Dire wear is a big issue here, and oh, it's a bit of a slider. I think he's struggling quite a bit. He's going to have to watch out for the other Lexus driver of Green Ninja Warrior, who is, while quite far behind, could maybe very well take him. And speaking of taking positions, we've got Basswood trying to see if he can take the lead of the race back. I think he's had enough time of being in P2. Silver Wumi's getting pressure put down. He's getting breathing down his neck here from the Dutch Maestro. Down we go into the sharp sharp left-hander. What's it going to be? I think Basswood's got the position under wraps. And down he takes P1. So Silver Wumi having to concede the position there. And I think D-Thiev's now just conceded the position, the last podium position, to Adam King in P4. So yeah, not great, not amazing. As Gene CHP has joined and has once again realised that his cars have just not joined at all. Seems to be a bit of a recurring issue for him. Meanwhile, let's talk about this wee battle going on here. Look at these three, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to go on the orbital camera for this, because this cannot be spectated on an onboard camera. I say that, and I'm not gonna switch to an onboard camera. Goodness me, what's going on here? It's an absolute scrap. Ooh, oh, that's a very wide line for Adam King. Sliding around in the gravel, keeping it just on the track. We're on to lap 5. We've got people already with 10 corner cuts. That's close. They're going to have to slow down a wee bit. 10ers are quite extreme already. As Basswood, you know, he's leading, but not by much. He's still within a second's range. And if this had DRS, then these drivers would definitely be using that more to their advantage. But goodness gracious, lads. We're very, very close here. Well, I said that. Basswood's now starting to edge away. As Forrest making some very daring moves, which is now allowing for D-Thief just to see if he can get involved. He's looking, and oh, that's a bit of a questionable line, mate. But apparently it's not triggered a corner cut, so I think he's fine. Meanwhile, Alex Kakira, looking like he's driving on ice at the moment. 41 seconds off the leader at the moment. In a world of his own at the moment, and not in a good way. Green Ninja Warrior currently under pressure from the Fantic car of the Washed Melon. Trying to see if he can edge out in front. Green Ninja, who's been struggling all season with issues that sometimes aren't in his own hands and then sometimes are. So it'll be interesting to see what the outcome is at the end of this season. As Basswood once again is now edging away into the distance. He seems to like edging away quite a lot, doesn't he? As now we begin lap 6 of this race, with the gap between first and second only 2.5 seconds. I think it's all down to the pit stops now. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. We've got Adam King now trying to see if he can take that position of P2 away from John Silver. And don't discount D-Dong, who's also there. He's trying to see if he can get involved. And oh! Adam King goes wide, and D-Dong back into the podium positions. Is Adam King going to retaliate? Does he have an answer? I don't think he does. It's just not expecting. Very slightly wide line, didn't hit the apex there. And up goes D-Thief into P3. So a moment of capitalization for the Czech driver. We're going to have to wait and see if he can hold on to it. But already I'm beginning to see that Adam's got a lot more straight line speed just with those better exits. And as he breaks nice and early into the corner, I think that is going to be... Oh! A switcheroo from D-Dong. Beautiful stuff. And I think Alex Kakira has retired. Because I think I just saw his AF racing car in the wall. But luckily that's very well and far away, so we don't have to worry about that being an issue. So we got, yeah, we've got Adam King trying his best to see if he can get ahead. Frio, currently just in no man's land at the moment, and then we've got Green Ninja Warrior right behind him, trying to fight off a Fantic racing car. It is a bit odd to see Green Ninja Warrior suddenly so far off. Currently being outscored by the person who replaced him at Hyundai. You'd think maybe leaving Hyundai was not the right choice after all, but we'll have to wait and see as we come into the coming days. A bit more bumps, a bit more scrapes and that for the team. But yeah, we've now got a very, again, a slightly risky line from Adam there. He's reaching 15, 16 corner cuts already. We're already at 16 corner cuts. 17 now. I'm going to have to warn drivers. But yeah. So Frio 2 seconds behind Forest, and then Green Ninja Warrior 4 seconds behind Frio. Fastest lap at the moment is set by Basford. And as you can see, the pace sort of indicates how it's going. But it's not like it's Adam is not even setting that many fast lap times. It's just how. Oh, wait, hold on here. What's going on here? Green Ninja Warrior suddenly on pace with Frio. I didn't even notice this. Oh goodness me. We've got the number 45 Lexus driver, Baron Blade, looking to see if he can maybe make a move on the Fiat driver of Lorenzo. So I think Lorenzo might have been losing some pace, or maybe Baron's finally found the feather in his hat that he was needing this whole time. Down into turn 1 we go. Nice swooping corner. Couple of S's. Let's quickly check the chat and see what people are saying. It's just Merriam at the moment, so we're just going to quickly tune into the Merriam chat section. Nox GP on fire, bro. Bass struggling, D Thief wins, Silver on fire. In this track I was good, damn you Roblox. Bass got in the groove, GG. Yeah, I can't lie. I think Merriam would have been quite good at this one. Obviously Frio's up in P5 at the moment, so it's clearly maybe not too many issues. Speaking of issues, D Thief somehow still defending his third place in the podium positions at the moment. So what a comeback story here, honestly, for someone in season 3 who was literally at a backmarker team to now be with Nox GP and might even get a podium before James Knox himself. That's going to be quite big. On the eve of the One Fox anthem song that has just been dropped yesterday, this could be something that sets the record straight. Oh no, as I said that, I've jinxed it. I've actually jinxed it. I'm so sorry. As Adam King now coming back with immense speed and takes the P3 back. I wasn't spectating him. You can't say that was my fault. The commentator's curse happened again. I didn't even notice. But D Thief does have the pace, so let's hope to see if he can get back into the fight. Let's see who's going to be more daring here. Is it going to be Adam King or is it going to be D-Dong? So the battle really has started to begin between these two drivers. And meanwhile, Silver Woomy sort of in a world of his own, in a positive note. Currently in P2 at the moment. He's 4 seconds away from Adam King, but he's 6 seconds away from Bastard. So we're going to have to wait and see what strategy he decides to play around with. See if he can make some time in the pits. Oh, it's an interesting line from Green Ninja Warrior. There's also an interesting line from Lorenzo. Down into the hairpin we go. Baron Blade trying it once again, but Lorenzo, the old dog, still showing the pace he has. And that is why he came back to the sport. Down we go again into the corner here. Slightly wide line from Baron Blade, and once again losing time. Lorenzo shoots off slightly into the distance, and Baron's going to have to wait for another opportunity to see if he can make that move. The field is quite close together, so I'm quite happy that this is all, sort of happening in the same place. Frio is not that far away from the battle for the podium, for final podium place. It's just ahead of him. That battle for P3. But it looks like Baron's going to get involved again as he takes a very late braking maneuver, goes wide again. He's trying to see if he can get on the inside and then just get that move done. Frio goes wide, but Baron Blade still concedes. Cheeky. Drivers complain about this track, I understand, but this is probably the most entertaining track in terms of watching the battles. It is proper fun, I can't lie. Down we go again into turn 1. What's Baron Blade got up his sleeve this time? That's a slightly interesting line, but I think he's gotten a lot more exit speed. Very good traction off that curve, but he goes wide again. Bit of a tank slapper, but he's still on the back of that Fiat. And I think he's going to have to wait again. Opportunities are arising, and I am watching that battle ahead as well, ladies and gentlemen. So I do see anything happen there, I will quickly switch back to D-Dong.
And then don't discount It's Melon. So everything is sort of happening there. And then speaking of, down the inside goes Green Ninja Warrior. But, oh my goodness, that was a move. That was a perfect camera to catch that on. But it looks like Lorenzo's gotten a better run down here. Who's going to break earlier? It's going to be Lorenzo, but I think he's gotten slightly better exit speed. But he's going to have to concede just for now. It's not all over just yet. He has to be careful. He has to look behind. He has to see that Fantic is also in his mirrors, trying to wait like a shark hunting its prey, waiting for any opportunity. But it looks like Lorenzo's trying to do a wee bit of hunting himself on the outside. He goes up the Lexus car, down the inside now. We switcheroo. And he's trying to hold that position on. Green Ninja Warrior looks like he's just lost it. And look at that move. Baron Blade has to be taking notes right now, trying to understand what exactly is going on. And speaking of notes, It's Melon's now trying to get involved as well. He goes a wee bit wide, and now he's right involved in it. And Lorenzo branches off at the pits, so does Adam King. Wow, that was good battling, ladies and gentlemen. That was proper. And what's happened to Frio? He's boxed outside. I'm gonna let that slide because there's no rule on like where you have to position it, but like, gotta be careful, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, down goes Adam and then Frio. So that was a good pit stop. And now I'm gonna watch Baron and see. Oh crap! Frio as box, just letting you know. So, Frio looking to see if he can maybe get that undercut strategy working. We're still on board with It's Melon, and looks to see he's now gotten the move done on the Lexus driver of Baron Blade. So yeah, cheeky from the... Oh! And Frio, oh, what's going on there? He's gone wide! He's gone wide! I think the tyres are gone, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to get a new set on. He's losing time. And William Mellon now shooting off into the distance. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna... Looks like he is really struggling with the pace at the moment. We're gonna pull Green Ninja Warrior into the pits. And we're gonna get him to pit and get some new tyres on. As you can see, Silver Woomy is just down there. Meanwhile, we're gonna watch Frio, who's now coming round. And as you can see, a lot of time has been gained by Lorenzo as he shoots past. Oh God. But yeah, probably lack of communication on my end. Yeah, I mean, let's see, we're a championship leading team, but we don't even have comms for our drivers, which is quite embarrassing. So we kind of need to do that from now on. But anyway, I am giving up this team at the end of the season. It's going to Gene Hernandez from CHP. So looking forward to seeing what he does, how he steers that ship. Meanwhile, Frio, amazing undercut. That was a perfect strategy. And Lorenzo really see. Oh, as Bastard's coming in for his box. Now we're gonna wait and see because Silver Woomy is already boxed as well. As he comes round, he's just. Oh, never mind. He's quite a mile away. To be fair, actually, Lorenzo is just there. Like he's in the fight for. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? As D-Thief's not boxed yet. D-Thief now shoots into the lead of the Grand Prix. Oh, it's all shaking up now. It's all shaking up. What's going on here? As D-Dong is now leading the Grand Prix. Is this some sort of like berserk strategy that he's on? I'm not going to spectate him because he doesn't like it when I spectate him because he says I curse him. But Bastard's now, I mean, he's boxed. I'm not entirely sure what his game plan is here. I think he is trying to race whoever's after Bastard. So he's going to try to see if he can get in front of It's Melon. I don't think It's Melon's boxed. Has It's Melon boxed? I don't know if he has. I don't think he has. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see.
Baron Blade, meanwhile, on the other hand, is just around this corner here. So as you can see, that undercut has lost him a lot of time. As we look here, as Lorenzo and Melon go down that way, Baron Blade is all the way here. So, oh, goodness me, the undercut has really worked wonders. And probably should have looked into that as a team owner myself. But anyway, here we go. In Frio plays, trying to see if he can line up a move on the Fantic car, which is all of a sudden looking a lot more lively in this part of the season. And down we go into the next few swooping corners. And up here you can see, is Didong going to come in for his box? We're going to watch him. He still leads the race. Is he going to come in for his box? No, he doesn't. He's still going. I think Didong is going to try outlast those tires for as long as possible until people start losing time. Is this a strategy? We're going to have to wait and see. As Didong now concedes the position, Baswood takes the lead back from him. And you can see Silver Woomy down there. Like, they aren't that far away, mate. Like, I would probably get in that box, get those fresh tires on, and start the hunt. But yeah. But yeah, anyway, let's go on board. Plenty of stuff to talk about, plenty of stuff to see what's happening. Let's quickly go into the chat. Mano, I jinxed it. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Best track for your flowing most of the lap. I mean, apparently the drivers don't think that. They kind of hate this track, mate. And Fernando Flonzo, me watching the race while on vacation. Well, it's a definite good vacation prize for you, as it looks to be like an AF racing car might once again be on the podium. Miriam D-Thief cooking. D-Thief is in fact cooking. No longer leading the race, but he's clearly got some sort of strategy up his sleeve. There is Silver Woomy of the AF racing car, and this whole sort of battle happening behind him. I don't know what he's doing. I hope he's going to pull into the pits now, because as you can see, that tire wear is beginning to kill him. And there we go, he finally pulls into the pits. Right, I'm interested to see what the others have to say about this. So here we have all the others now going to pass him. And out he comes with the pits. Is he on the gears? Yes, he is. And now he comes back behind Lorenzo. He's got brand new tires. So I think the whole strategy is now to use his new tires and try see if he can get ahead. Now be wary of the CC limit here. A lot of drivers have extended. And we've got Green Ninja Warrior only 1 CC away. So I'm gonna just quickly warn him again, because I am his team principal. But yeah. I don't know that he was ahead. I thought he was behind. Anyway, more action ensues. I'm interested to see what Didong can offer to the table. He's not begun his onslaught yet, and he's not got much time to either. We're only 2 CCs away from a drive-through penalty now. So I hope these guys keep behaved. We're gonna have to keep this scoreboard up now while we watch to see what's happening. As it looks to be close between It's Melon and Silver Woomy. Fantic now looking like they might even get on the podium at this rate. So it's all kind of just swung out the door. Like, we thought Fiat and Legacy, we thought they'd be the people trying to be fighting for this podium position. And Fiat is fighting for the podium position. I didn't expect Fantic to be up here in the slightest. That is impressive. As we've now got Fantic's William Mellon trying to see if he can make a move down on John Silver. He goes for it. The brakes are late, and he tries to keep the car rolling in time. But John Silver is not going to give up. Down we go into the main straight here. It's side by side. The cars through each other.
having more intercourse than I would with my birds. Down we go into the next few zones. What's going to happen here? We're swiveling around. And I'm going to have to go for the orbital cam here. And looks like William Mellon's just gotten ahead of the AF racing car. And wow, beautiful scenes. William Mellon, take a bow. That was beautiful. Good moves. D-Thief, meanwhile, I don't think that overcut's worked for him. I can't lie. Because that tyre wear at the moment, people ahead are managing it quite well. However, it could be real soon. So we're going to have to wait and see if the strategy is really clutched up for the Czech driver. We've still got plenty of laps to go. Let's see how it goes. I am lagging quite a lot. I'm not entirely sure why. But anyway, let's check the chat real quick. D-Thief is losing a lot now. Silver is going slows to avoid CCs. He's near DTP. Yeah. Silver is going quite slow. I mean, everyone is near drive-through penalties apart from obviously you know who. So really watching this battle down here to see who can prevail. We really have been Verstappen this season, haven't we? Otherwise, if Basford didn't exist, this would be the fight right now. But yeah, I think honestly you can't hate on success. That is honestly great driving from Basford. You're always going to look at him and be like, he's doing amazing. And it's a real achievement to win a race in that regard. But anyway, Silver Wumi still trying to see if he can get ahead of It's Melon at the moment. And that is always a very wide line from It's Melon. Don't be that risky, bro, please. That is not the line you want to be taking. These two drivers, honestly, like, you will feel the sweat on their arrow keys. Like, that's how much, like, I know that for a fact. I know your arrow keys are sweaty, boys. Frio plays. He's not obviously in the zone at the moment to attack these people ahead, but he will be there to pounce on any drive-through penalties that suddenly come his way. As It's Melon is now on 29 cc's, along with Baron Blade. So this is equivalent to a race win for the Fantic team, but they need to behave here. Down we go into the next hairpin zone. He needs to watch the corner cuts. You cannot concede because you would rather lose P2 than lose your podium. That's what I'd be saying if I was an engineer. And as I say that, John Silver slips through, takes the upper hand in that situation, up into P2. I can tell that Melon wants to give that another try, wants to see if he can go for it. But if I was being wise, I'd just leave this battle for now. Race is almost over. You don't want a drive-through on your name. As all these people do. Didong, Lorenzo. Oh no! Oh God. I am scared for these drivers, bro. I don't need this happening right now. We can all finish equally. We can all have a wee bit of fun. Let's go back on board with D-Thief, as now he's trying to see if he can slide up on Lorenzo at the moment. Didn't even notice his battle going on here. As D-Dong's strategy finally looks to be working at the moment. The tyre wear is really beginning to hit on Lorenzo. He's having to take those corners a whole lot slower. And up into P4 goes D-Thief. The overcut strategy has worked in the latter phases of the race as a way he pounces. As up goes D-Dong into the next few positions here. Oh, very risky, lads. Very risky. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. Melon, meanwhile, he's kind of like, he's just going to have to just watch it, you know what I mean? Like, as Frio, the tyre wear is really beginning to get to Frio, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Like, if it was a case of lag, you'd notice he's just not turning into the corners. But he is turning in. Like, he is pre-turning. So I think it is a case of tyre wear just beginning to eat away. So D-Thief in that respect has beaten the Fiat car. Does he have enough time to catch up to the guys ahead? I'm not entirely sure, but we will wait and see. He's only one car away from the podium position. And while he is on one more CC until a drive-through, it's still all to play for. He's technically got 2 more laps left. Let's wait and see. The gap is not that far. So keep an eye on that space. Basswood, meanwhile, still leading out in front. Utter domination. Utter domination. He always gives other people a chance at the start of the race and then he just zooms off, man. Like, it's not even fair. But yeah, Silver Woomy, still, I mean, like, it's still to play for. If he makes a mistake, Silver Woomy, if he goes off, if he hits 2 corners in succession, that's him on the same amount of corner cuts as William. So you got to be careful here. Careful. There we go. Honestly, having done a number of laps on this car, like playtesting it and everything, trying to see if this track works, you can tell like when someone might oversteer or understeer into a certain corner. But anyway, we're on lap 20 now. 21 seconds. Basswood could go for a drive-through at this point, and he'd still be out in front. I think that's a different level of domination. D-Thief has meanwhile closed the gap down to 4 seconds, so he is gaining, but not by much. He is gaining, but I don't know if he's going to be gaining by enough. He's only got 1 more lap left after this one. He's just going to have to be careful, try to see if he can get it. Hope that one of the guys ahead make a mistake. And maybe then he can speaking of mistakes, it looks like John Silver's not had the greatest exit out of that corner. He's trying to see if he can defend from William. Down they go into the braking zone. That's a very daring braking from William, but quick switchback from John Silver, and now they're side by side. Wee slap of the oversteer on the back end of the Fantic car. And that's very risky. They're going all 4 wheels off the track there. You want to make sure you don't do that. Oh, heavens. It's very, very scary here. We're on the penultimate lap of the race. 1 mistake from these lot, and that is the podium gone. So John Silver still trying to see if he can stay ahead. How's Frio doing? Frio is... well, he's back in no man's land, and Green Ninja Warrior also in no man's land at the moment. Just trying to get this car to the end and try to finish in that P6 position. And that is the final lap of the race. The gap's gone back up to 5 seconds, so I think D-Dong's strategy has stopped working now. I think he's now on the same amount of tyre wear as the lead cars. So he's going to have to wrap it up for there, I think, unless the one car makes a mistake here. We've got another final lap race here going on at the moment. Let's see who's going to get the dub here. We're going to watch these two as we go into the final few laps of the race. It's a good exit from William Mellon down into the braking zone. Who's going to be more daring? I think it's William Mellon once again. I think he knows what's at stake here. A P2 finishes on the line for Fantic. Are they going to get it, or are they going to say happy with P3? Well, if you are a true racing driver, you're going to try to see if you can make every move possible to try and get that car ahead of you. If the car ahead of you is the one you're fighting for position, ladies and gentlemen, it has to be the one you're fighting for the win. So, I'm not entirely sure what I said there, so ignore my blabbering. But yeah, it looks to be like the tyre wear is starting to get to the Fantic car. John Silver really maintaining the strategy at the moment. William Mellon still there, easy to pace. I think Basswood is now going to be crossing the line, and he's going to do what Max did at Austria. He's going to go backwards, ladies and gentlemen. This is a true form of showboating in its finest. He's going to wait on the line. No, he's going to finish. Basswood wins the race in reverse. But meanwhile, Silver Woomy is going to come across the line to take P2 for AF Racing. And what a result for the Fantic racing car of William Mellon. Props, D-Dong. He had a strategy in mind. Oh, hold on. What's happened here? I'm gonna check it 1 second. Right. I'm gonna just quickly watch over the stream. Give me 1 second. I'm VAR checking it. I'm VAR checking that result. Good race for Basswoods. I'm VAR checking it. Give me a second. Oh my days! Yep, that's it. Wow. I was saying that. I was saying for the whole time you had to just be a little bit careful, but oh my god. I feel so bad. That could have been Fantic's first podium. Oh my days. And the celebrations begin as the Czech driver gets P3 in that final race. The strategy paid off. The strategy paid off, and that was a very, very risky play. We're now going to do some pre-race podiums. Sorry, some pre-race interviews. Interviewing the top 3 under the podium. But yeah. Gonna be 3rd, 2nd, then 1st. D-Thief, you wanna VC? Oh, good stuff. Let's get into the pen. And let's get my avatar down there in the action. Do you think if you'd like to just come over here, we'll just pretend this fence is the, Alright, cool. Right, sweet. So, you don't have to unmute, but if you did, that'd be cool. But if not, you can use chat. What would you like? Alright, cool. So D-Thief, P3, honestly, so we were watching quite early on when you were staying out. I don't know if you were just wanting to lead the race for a wee bit, but like, you know, you did that. So fair enough. Fair props to you. I'm quite interested to really see what your mind was behind that strategy, because at first we thought it was quite an interesting strategy, not really one that most people would have gone for. But you managed to overtake Lorenzo, and then you were actually closing in on the top 3. And then obviously that penalty for Melon on the final corner, and that gives you the podium. So just tell me your thoughts, bro. Obviously, quite quickly. Use those keyboard warrior fingers of yours. Tell us what you were thinking. What ran through your mind? This is your first podium in Rho, and it wasn't even one that Allah blessed you. Beautiful, bro. Honestly, hats off to you, man. Because that was a hard fought podium. What's the strategy? But podium is a podium. Exactly. Podium is a podium, buddy. I'm very, very happy, honestly, to see you up here. Your first podium. Obviously, you robbed. Well, didn't rob it, but you seized someone else's possible maiden podium through to their own mistake. But obviously, well, any words you have for any of the other drivers that you had raced with? You started on the front row for the first time. Don't cease. Good chat. But yeah, we saw you on the front row. We obviously thought you had some strong pace. We thought you were gonna do well today, and you've persevered. Well done. Hats off to you. Last question is: do you have any comments on your future? In season 5, what is I don't know, Jeff. Cool. Well, that's it. All right. Catch you later, bro. Thank you very much. And next up, we have this dude. Join VC. Oh, there he is. All right. So, P2, after a very, very strong race. I can hear myself. I don't know why you're echoing.
Sorry.
It's all right. But yeah, Talk me through that, man, because that was heated. You were just waiting around at the start of the race. Then all of a sudden, you look like you might be in contention for the race win of all things against Basswood, arguably one of the most competitive drivers the league has ever seen. And then and then you've managed to defend, obviously, from the Fantic racing car. I think that was a sort of unseen challenger that you weren't really expecting. So just talk me through it. How was your emotions? We loved watching your battles on stream that I'm sure you'll love to go and see later on today. How was it?
Well, the start of the race was not what I expected. It was way better. After, practice and qualifying, I did very badly. When I got that start, I bolted past, some of the people ahead, and I was very surprised by the pace I suddenly had. I even got my personal best on lap 2, I think, 133.6, which for me is very impressive.
Yeah.
And when I led a couple of laps, I almost had a heart attack, I'll be honest with you. But then Bass picked up the pace again. I started getting 135s again. I just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
The rest of the first half of the race was pretty calm. I didn't really have any challenge. The pits went past.
I mean, you had...
Then Melon appeared.
Yeah, you had Melon.
Then...
yeah, keep going.
Then Melon appeared. I had another heart attack because I saw the corner cuts. We had a little fight there, but not a little one, a big one. He can put up a fight. I was very surprised that there was someone there.
Yeah, honestly, I was. I think it just goes to show that give anyone a chance and they will go for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
It was on the line for both of you throughout this final 10 laps, was it?
Yeah, around that. Wait, no, 7.
Yeah, because
around 7 laps.
When the final round of pit stops was done, you were all on 28 corner cuts. So for about 10 laps, it was just managing your CCs and also watching out for drivers right behind you until the line. And I think today is a good example that literally, Melon drove an amazing race, but that one mistake on the final corner cost him a P3. So that is honestly, I think it just goes to show consistency is as important as your pace, and you reap the rewards. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Again, because I'm a bit of a PR merchant, I do like to ask. What have you got any news on your plans for next season?
I'm thinking of leaving AF Racing. I'm not confirming anything, but I'm thinking about it.
All right. Does that mean
another thing I'd like to say? I have 5 driver offers.
5 of the 11 teams? That is insane.
Yeah, it is pretty insane. I'm pretty scared of what's gonna happen at the end of the season.
Yeah, let's just say you've got many offers. And it'll definitely be exciting to see you in season 5. Which the question always will beg to ask is what team you will be at, and I guess time will tell.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much, John, and I will catch you in 2 weeks. Well, I don't know, 3 weeks time, for the next race.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Thank you. And now we're gonna interview the one, the only, the person who always keeps winning every single race because I think he just doesn't have anything better to do.
Why is your mic quality so bad, bro?
I don't know. Don't ask. Anyway, I mean, it's the same question that I ask every single time, but we're gonna have to ask it because the same person keeps winning every single time. Pretty dominant race for you today. Obviously you had a wee bit of you didn't get the pole position. Oh, wait, no, you did. Sorry.
I did, bro. What do you mean?
You did get the pole position. But D-Thief nearly beat you to it, which was quite cool. And then you had a lot of contention for that P1 at the start, but then quickly managed to bridge off the gap and just sail off into the distance. So talk us through it. How was it for you? And thoughts on that weekend altogether.
I won the race. GG.
Beautiful. Thank you.
No problem.
Obviously, we're on the eve of you possibly winning your world championship. You've always gone on about how.
Did I win it now?
I don't know. I need to check. We're gonna pretend that you haven't yet. We'll just do a Max Verstappen 2022.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously you're very close to winning your first world championship, joining the likes of Young Lee and an Epic Dusk. Obviously not a massive rostrum, but arguably one that you have fought hard for. What has been your thoughts this season? And is there a chance we will see you next season as well? I know you have voiced your opinions, and that you may possibly be retiring if you win this world championship, which is looking inevitable now. But do you have any voice on your plans for season 5?
Well, I'm probably just gonna retire.
Well, fair enough, mate.
Or Yoda needs to come back, maybe.
Fair. So if you get a worthy challenger, you will stay.
Possibly.
Cool. Well, honestly, that is well, I don't really know what to say, mate. But good stuff, and we will now see you at the podium, where we have actually now got trophies. So I'll be giving those
Actual trophies this time.
Yes, actual trophies, not just blocks.
Yeah,
All right. Well, we'll see you there, guys.
Conquer.
Anyway, so now we're gonna do the quick podium ceremony. I'm gonna fly up here, and I'm gonna teleport. I don't know why D-Thief is left. We need to do the podium ceremony, Matt. D-Dong. Podium ceremony. Do you not want to do your podium, lad? I'm going to charm myself, dude. Charm me. That is not D-Thief, but it will do. Oh, okay. Give me a second, boys and girls. Okay, right. Alonso, you come out with John. Cool. But yeah. I'm gonna just quickly do the I'm just gonna have you guys on server mute. Obviously don't worry, I'll unmute you guys later. It's just that I need to
Yeah.
Cool, okay. Right, I'm gonna quickly do the podium ceremony. I'll give you guys the call outs, and then we will get we'll get out of here and get points done. So give me 1 second. Just loading up the same anthems that I have been loading up for the last 2 months, I think, at this point. All right, but obviously people leave your comments in the thing. And now we will now do the call outs. After again to be fair, this is one of the best races this season, and we saw a lot of action, fun and entertainment from many different drivers. In P3 we have the Czech driver in his first ever podium for Rho after an amazing last lap inheritance. It is the one and only D-Thief, as he comes out, totally not me, pretending to be someone else. What a podium
And what a race for the Czech driver. And then, in second place, our new kid on the block that is somehow making the waves, and every team wants a piece of him for next year. It's the one and only John Silver! Look at him as he comes out onto the podium. P2 for John Silver. And then, the one and only, oh yeah, and his team boss, who is also going to be coming out and standing along with him. And then, it's going to be the person who keeps winning every single race. The person who is making the Japanese outfit completely dominant. And the Dutch Meister himself. It's going to be Basswoods! He won! I saw him somewhere. And he is... Oh, okay. He's down there. I don't know why he's down there. Alright, cool. I don't know why he's gone there. We'll ignore that. Anyway, Dutch anthem now, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, we're now going to be offering the trophies out. So, I've actually brought trophies this time. So let's do this. Okay, well, give me it, please. There it is. Third place, we're going to be awarding the third place trophy to the one and only Dido. We're going to be rotating around. And then in second place, it's going to be to the one and only John Silver. And then obviously the winner's trophy for the ever dominant Basswoods. There we go. And now this champagne that doesn't exist. Alright lads, we're gonna just dance around now. We'd love to see it. And there we go. Beautiful stuff. I'm sure that's deep. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much everyone for showing up. It's been a very beautiful day. And while we what's that? Oh god, what's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? What the hell's going on? Holy crap. Okay, well my game's gone, so I'm gonna have to call it quits there. But thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Oh. We've got live chats. I'm gonna quickly just read them out before we finish up for today. Battlefield P2's nice, everyone pretty much 29. Watchwood, better watching P2 battle. Watchwood, let's go. Mary and CC last corner. Yeah, it was. I think people found that one a good race. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you all in the next one in 3 weeks' time. Enjoy your Christmas. Have a happy New Year, and we'll